Hello, welcome to my first video. This is my 2019 Dodge Daytona 392. This is my first video, so please bear with me. It's something to get used to, holding a camera, talking to myself, and well, really all of it, because this is just really the beginning for me. But it's something I definitely really want to get into and enjoy, just how I enjoy the fuck out this car. But if you can't see already, this thing is a beauty. It is a 392 Daytona. It's 2019. This car has such a presence and so many people love it. I mean, it's not a day that I've gone going outside where it hasn't gotten some sort of attention. Kids telling me to rev it, or someone wants to race, or anything in general, or they just want to hear it. But this thing is beyond like my understanding of how great this car is. I have been daily driving it. I've been owning it since February of 2025, which is this year by the time I post this. I don't have much complaints about it. I will mention how I bought it, when I bought it, how much I bought it for, and what's happened to it since then. It's not perfect, but it is definitely great. I mean, what really negatives is there about this car? I mean, I would say, I guess, the weight, but other than that, even that is still just doesn't really affect this car. Let's start with the exterior bits. These wheels came with the car, comes with the Daytona package. I forgot what they're called exactly, but it also came with these tires. I bought this car from Dodge. That is the size. Nice Brembos on there, and matches the exact color of the car. I forgot what the color of the car is exactly. It's a Tour, I think it's a Tour Red or some shit like that. That's how you say it. This is my only tire that's low. Don't know why, because I don't be spinning. Rotors gonna need to be swapped pretty soon in the front, but I know I still have some brake pad left. Got some peel going on here. Don't know where that's from, but yeah. Daytona decals. This badging. Of course, the wheels are gonna look the same all around, but you know, I love them in black. I was thinking of going drag pack in the back and keep these stocks on, but don't know if I want to do that. I think I just put some fat, meaty tires all around, or at least in the rear, because those tires actually hook pretty well. These are the NT, they're Nittos. They're NT 420Vs to be exact. They're pretty good tires. When it comes to rain though, they suck, but I don't think that's only just the tires. I think that's the car completely. It's a little dirty. Oh my God, that's dirty. Jeez. Okay. Anyways, into the interior. I keep it pretty tidy in here usually. Grab a quick sip. Who goes to Dunkin' and gets water? Me. I go to Dunkin' and get water. A little weird, but here she is. I did hit remote starter, so every time you hit the remote start and then you get in the car, you do have to press the button so to turn it all the way on. So you can get a wider angle on this. This car in here, believe it or not, it is a big car, but it does not feel humongous. It actually feels extremely comfortable, but it's not as big as you'd think. And I'm not that tall, and I'd feel small in here. The car I had before this was a F10 2013 550. It's a 5 Series, and it honestly felt way bigger. These seats, I'm so glad I didn't get like the Scat Pack with the Bumblebee, because I don't like the Bumblebee on the seating. Like the Bumblebee from Scat Pack. Like, I don't think I was gonna buy this car if it was gonna be a Scat Pack. If you get what I'm saying, it's a Scat Pack by definition, but The trim, I just didn't like it. I did swap this out. I didn't like this Dodge. Who wouldn't like their car to be SRT? Anyone who says these cars are not SRT are liars. I would prove it right now. If my car wasn't SRT, would it tell me SRT when I get into the car or have an SRT mode? Or when we pop the hood, hold on, wait a second. You get powered by SRT everywhere. SRT made this motor. And this same motor is in the actual SRT 392s. So you tell me why this wouldn't be an SRT. It just is. So Scat Packs are SRTs too. They're just named that. Maybe because of insurance reasons or something. Oh God. There goes a Jetta ruining. Oh goodness gracious. Okay. Well, that could have sounded worse. Anyways, here's the back. Plenty of leg room. Matter of fact, that's my seating position already. I'll leave it like that. That's my Instagram. Follow it. That's where I post this car literally all the time. That's my seating position. I'm not that tall, but still, like, you get thrown really back here. So, like, all you have to really worry about is leg room. Because maybe if you're tall, you get hit on the head right here. But honestly, you'll be all right. This car is plenty of spacious from long ways, like front to back. Plenty of fucking room. I love it. Heated seats in the back. Come on. Added these LED lights. Didn't come like that. I have it all around the car. It looks way better than nighttime. I'll show like a night POV eventually. I try to keep it clean. She's all right, but you know, not too much to it. I'll go through the infotainment system. Back up front. Of course, the lighting, the foot lighting, infotainment lighting, shift paddles up, down, cruise control, voice controls, climate control. I love that climate control is still buttons, so I don't like too modern cars. Cup holders on the door. Glove box. No, that's not the glove box. That's the glove box. But yep, glove box. But yeah, I'm 20 now, but I bought this car when I was 19. Shades, nice. I forgot I had those. Mirror. Me and the other mirror. Both sides. These are bright as fuck, but of course, there's these too. Gotta love it, man. Why do people hate on these interiors when they have so much to them? Of course, we have the performance pages. Oh, wait, gotta turn her on. There you go. Eco mode. I'm never in that mode because, well, MDS, if you know, MDS is apparently known for fucking up your cams or lifters, whatever the fuck it is, because it goes from like 4 to 8 cylinders. It's stupid. I never go in eco of the fear of it, but so far it might be a myth. I don't even know if it's actually a myth or not. But this is my custom mode. That's supposedly it keeps MDS off. Not sure if it's true. I just drive it that way and I've had no problems. Core Sport. Oh wait. Sport. Track. Of course. Here's the race options. There's line lock. Launch control. What else? Valet mode in case you don't want the valet skirting off in your shit. Heating controls, heated seats and vented seats and heated steering wheel, and the same shit for the passenger, except they don't have a steering wheel. Mirror dimmer, whatever the fuck that is. Don't know how that shit works. Genuinely don't know what that is. Don't know what that does. Maybe mine doesn't work. Who knows? Let's go to performance pages. Boom. This is in 2019, just to remind y'all. It's not old. She should be hitting 80K pretty soon. I bought this car when it had 60. There you go. Like, come on, dude. This car's a fucking... It's meant to be a drag car. And it just is. It's true. I've hit the car, hit, like, on this little horsepower gauge or whatever the fuck it is. That one. I've had. Oh my god, I can't speak. Oh my god, I can't fucking speak. The car, I've made it hit 502 before, but that's, if it's real, then it's crank. Obviously, it's not gonna be horsepower, but let me tell you, this car is no fucking slouch. Yeah, backup camera, obviously. Dude, I literally have zero complaints about the interior. Matter of fact, it's perfect. There's not a single thing much more you could ask for. Wow, man. I gotta go for a drive soon. Back at the engine bay. Just had to mention a couple things. If you can't hear, that is no Hemi tick. This thing is healthy as fuck. I get oil changes every 5,000 miles, or I try to at least, but I keep up with it. Filter's a little dirty, but that's all it has is this intake, and I changed the thermostat also because it was going bad, and I had to replace it. And the car now runs cooler. I have a 180 degree Mishimoto racing thermostat. I've never replaced that myself. That's real easy to do. But I'm gonna leave the camera here and get a couple sound clips. Gonna get some sound clips from the back, but before I continue to do that, I did want to mention that the car is stock. The car is, I did buy it used, but from my knowledge, it is stock. And it sounds like every other stock Scat Pack, so it should be stock, but people even say, like, yo, bro, this shit's not stock. I'm like, bro, yeah, it is. It's just loud. But it is pretty impressive how loud it is factory. It's sometimes maybe, you don't even have to fucking change this thing. I mean, I don't have no headers, not even a mid muffler delete done in this thing. Not even these mufflers are cut. Those things are still there. But yeah, let me get some clips from the back for y'all. Well, if you can't tell, that is an amazing sounding stock V8. Gotta love it. Dodge just comes, loves aggression, just comes straight from the factory like this, huh? But back to the exterior real quick. I just want to show a few imperfections because she, like I said, she's not perfect. Just look at those seats. It's fire. But like, I have a ding here. Overspray there. Slight scratching on the tail light. Like, really, bruh? Someone definitely, if you can't tell, someone definitely backed into me. Motherfucker. Other than that, that's really it. It's not much something I care too much about. I'll have a story time for this one. It wasn't my fault. It was very stupid, though. This whole front bumper needs to really get done, but it's not killing the car or nothing like that. Now, final thoughts. On why I chose, I guess you could say, a Scat Pack. Well, really a Daytona 392. Well, the car I had before this was a 2013 F10 550. So if you know about BMWs, that comes with the twin turbo 4.4 liter V8, the N63 to be exact. And let me tell you, that car was a fucking pain in the ass. But gave it up. My dad has it. But I still wanted a V8. Waited, my time worked, and I was searching through the web. I was like, what can I get that's V8? And like, still actually really wanted to. That car's all-wheel drive, the BMW I had. So I was like, all right, I kind of want a rear-wheel drive car because when I went to prom, I had a Supra. I rented a Supra, or my parents rented a Supra for the day, and let me tell you, that rear-wheel drive was fun. So I was like, what can I get with a V8 rear-wheel drive? And there's of course Camaros, Challengers, older Camaros. Really, it's just mostly American muscle. Cadillacs too. Like I was saying, I am a boomer boy. I'm a boomer boy at heart. Like I said, I had a BMW before. I was thinking of just upgrading in the BMW world. I was looking for an M4. Didn't work out, so I was like, wait a second, let's lower the budget a little bit. Let's get a little more realistic for. Sorry, chat. My phone keeps getting interrupted. But like I said, lowering the budget. Then I was thinking about an M340i, and then they were around the same price of these. But like I was thinking, like, do I really want turbochargers? But I just stuck with it, NA. And I was looking very specific for this car. Like, red is my favorite color, so it didn't have to be red, but like it had to be. It just didn't. I didn't want it to be the Bumblebee Scat. So the Daytona to me just stood out, and it looked a little different. These are they're not impossible to find, but there's less of these. So when you see them come around, and it's red. I mean, it looks so good to me. When I saw it in person and drove it at the dealer, I had to get it. Out the door, completely. I paid about $40. That's the interest and everything. Paid for warranty and such, and gap insurance. So I think in a separate video I'll go across what I paid for it, like payment, and what I paid for it insurance. But it's definitely not cheap, I'll tell you that much. And I bought this car with no cosigner either, so that's that. But yeah, I mean, there were so many options, but I was really trying to be around that 30K range. I think this car was listed for about, if I even have the screenshot still, I think I have it, it was listed for 31. Yeah, 30 or 31, one of the two. But either way, it was a very good deal. Yeah, it had low miles. Again, I was interrupted, but let's see if we can get a little personal with this one, with this last bit, while the sun is beaming on my eye, for the love of God. So this might not be a good idea, but yeah, I mean, I'm not biased of many cars. I am the respect old builds type of person, but I'm not respect old drivers type of person, because like I was saying, the community on these is, well, not the best. People like to take, just like kind of VQs, they take these type of great cars to like takeovers, and all they do is spin them, and they don't really drive them how they're kind of really intended, which is supposed to be, if you ask me, the drag strip and just straight line racing. These things are disgusting in rolls. I haven't lost to the friendly competition of the big three, which would be a Camaro, SS, and a 5.0. I think I haven't raced 10 speeds of each, but I still think maybe if I'm lucky enough, I got it. But manuals and base, what are they, 8 speed still? This car is 8 speed. They only come in autos anyway, so it's not like I could get a manual if I wanted to. But this car has spanked all of that. Maybe it's driver mod, but I have literally none of it. I have an Insta360, but I have none of it on camera. I didn't record any of it. One was a random dude. The other one is a buddy I have in a Camaro that I raced him. He had a 2017, but that was built to ass, and he knows it too. I think that's pretty much it for now. I think I'll start taking this shit probably a little serious, and start posting POV drives and such like that, night drives, because I have a mount for it and everything. I might even put it on quick before the video ends. But don't think this car is what the community tells you it is. It's not. I don't know. I bought this car just to prove that it wasn't that. I mean, I didn't even know myself until I drove it, but this car, despite the weight, it is perfect. The RT is slow. That I've driven, and that thing is fucking boat. Something about that car, just like, it feels limited up top. This car just fucking pulls. Just look at it, man. Why would you ever want anything else? This thing is perfect. That glare sucks, so I'm trying to get a good back view. But yep, this is how this car came, and this is how I've had it since. But thank you for watching. Just gonna get more of me. Feel free to get my Instagram right there. I'll probably put it in the description or in the bio of the account. But trust me, this will be the last of me you'll see. Thank you for watching. Like I said, I'm gonna take this serious and probably get a real camera. This is just an iPhone for now. Here's the last looks of her. See ya.